Hi, my name is Veer.
And I'm Ria, and today we'll be addressing the legal, logistical, and ethical dimensions behind organ sales.
Imagine a world where lives are saved, not lost, because of one simple solution: legalizing organ sales. In this video, we'll explore both sides of this controversial topic, guided by the perspectives of Sadie Ann Jones, who supports the legal market, and Anya Adar and Stephen Wigmore, who argue against them. Together, we'll weigh the pros and cons, considering both the moral dilemmas and practical realities. Let's start with the legal landscape. In most countries, including the UK and the United States, selling organs is illegal. Laws like the UK's Human Tissue Act and similar regulations in the US ensure fairness by allocating organs based on need, not money, aiming to preserve the principles of equality and human dignity. The World Health Organization takes it a step further by condemning organ sales and transplant tourism, where people need to travel to buy organs, calling it a violation of human dignity.
There is, however, one exception: Iran. It has a legal, regulated organ market that's eradicated waiting lists and compensated donors, a model many consider worth examining. Despite this success, the system remains controversial, as critics argue it may exploit financially vulnerable populations even with a regulated framework. How much regulation would be enough to ensure fairness and protect human rights? The global shortage of organs has created a grim reality. In the US alone, there are 100,000 people waiting for kidney transplants, yet only 20,000 are performed annually. Many patients die on the waiting list, while others turn to unregulated alternatives, taking significant risks in the process.
This gap has fueled a dangerous black market. Here, brokers prey on vulnerable people, often in poorer countries, convincing them to sell their organs. In these cases, donors receive little compensation and often face severe medical complications due to the inadequate post-operative care. This practice exploits the desperate, undermines ethical donation systems, and endangers lives due to the unregulated medical practices. One solution is a monopsony, where a single entity or organization could oversee these organ transactions. This could eliminate the shadow market. Supporters believe it could ensure fairness, safety, and increase organ supply. Yet, implementing such a system raises questions about how to avoid corruption and protect vulnerable people or groups who might feel pressured into selling their organs. This debate hits home for many, including two perspectives from one family.
When asked about this issue, Ashish, a healthcare professional, rejected the idea of assigning monetary value to the human body, seeing it as ethically problematic. He believes human life transcends price tags and fears that legalizing organ sales could open doors to further exploitation.
But for Monica, who is on a donor wait list, the reality is different. She describes it as living on a timer, each day a race against the clock, filled with uncertainty and fear. She also expresses frustration at the inefficiencies of the current system, where organs sometimes go to waste due to poor coordination or bureaucratic hurdles. For Monica, the idea of a legal market offers a glimmer of hope, though she remains cautious about the potential risks. Iran's system offers a possible blueprint. By compensating donors and covering their health care, Iran has eliminated waiting lists while ensuring equitable access through charitable support. This approach demonstrates that regulated organ markets can address shortages and alleviate suffering. But this isn't without its challenges. Critics warn that even with regulation, the commodification of human life may erode societal values and leave some donors at risk of exploitation.
Could a similar model work globally? While some advocate for adopting elements of Iran's system, others argue that cultural, economic, and legal differences in other countries would complicate implementation. To adopt such a system, countries would need to address ethical concerns and establish strict safeguards to prevent abuse while meeting the growing demand for organs.
So, what is the solution? Legalizing organ sales raises profound ethical questions about the value of human life and the potential for exploitation. Yet, it also addresses the undeniable reality. Thousands die every year waiting for the organs that can never come?
Perhaps the answer lies in finding a balance, combining ethical safeguards with practical measures to save lives and improve access. Would a regulated system strike this balance, or would it create new problems that we cannot foresee? What do you think? Should the world explore regulated organ sales, or do the risks outweigh the potential benefits?